bright morning in the bustling city of Windmere. Birds chirp, golden sunlight glows across rooftops. In the heart of Windmere, an old man named Harold Bennett began every morning in his tiny bakery van. The smell of warm bread and buttered croissants drifted through the air as he smiled and greeted everyone he met. Few knew this kind, wrinkled baker was no ordinary man. Behind that gentle smile was the secret of a billionaire. Harold Bennett was the founder of one of the nation's largest business empires, Bennett Group Holdings. Yet, he found peace not in power or luxury, but in the simple joy of baking bread and bringing smiles to others. To the world, he was just old Baker Harold. And that was exactly how he liked it. Across town worked Sir Edward White, a manager, with an expensive taste and an even more expensive ego. He loved showing off, looked down on the poor, and believed respect was only for the rich. But that day, fate had prepared a lesson he would never forget. Sir White's luxury car, speeding down the road, a bakery van ahead, suddenly crashed. Lost in anger, Sir White rammed his car into the back of a bakery van. Flour burst into the air like snow. The old baker rushed out, worried.
"Oh dear, are you all right, sir?"
But instead of kindness, he was met with rage.
"You stupid old man, do you have any idea what this car costs?"
When Harold tried to explain, Sir White slapped him and ordered his guards to push him down. The crowd gasped, but no one dared to speak. Harold, wiping dust from his cheek, the old man slowly stood up and said quietly, "Is that so? Then perhaps I'll see you soon, young man." Sir White laughed. He had no idea who he had just insulted. The very next morning, an emergency meeting was called at Bennett Group Holdings. Sir White straightened his tie, unaware of the storm coming. Then the door opened, and everyone froze. It was the old baker, but dressed in an elegant suit. Close-up of Harold walking to the head of the table, gasps around the room. "Good morning, everyone," said the old man, with a warm smile. "I'm Harold Bennett, founder and majority owner of this company." The room erupted in shock. Sir White's knees nearly gave way. Sir White, trembling as Harold looked directly at him. "Mr. White," Harold said gently, "I believe we met yesterday on the street." "Sir White," stammered Sir, "I didn't realize." "I am so sorry." Harold raised his hand. "You humiliated a man you thought was poor. Tell me, if I were truly a poor baker, would you still feel sorry?" Silence filled the room. Harold, addressing the board firmly but calmly. "True power," Harold said, "is not shown in how you treat the rich, but how you treat those you think are beneath you." He turned to the board. "Effective immediately. Sir Edward White is suspended. His replacement will be chosen from those who show kindness, not arrogance." Harold, back in his bakery van, handing bread to smiling children. Later that day, the old baker returned to his van, his heart at peace. He handed a loaf to a little boy and said, "Remember, my boy, never look down on anyone. You never know who they truly are." And from that day, the people of Windmere spoke of old Baker Harold, the secret billionaire with a heart of gold. Respect all. Humility is the real wealth.